What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment here, back today with another episode of NBA 2K16 MyGM. As you can see, we got a rematch with the Golden State Warriors. This will be the final time we play them, unless it happens to be in the finals. But we're going to have a really good game plan to go up against these guys. They are still the #1 team in the Western Conference, so let's get to it. Right here, Curry with the ball. We went down there, Mr. Shy. He kicks it over to Draymond Green, who gets the bounce to roll in. Got a high bounce on him, but Draymond Green was a nuisance all game long. See, they got a 7-point lead, but Paul George kicks it. And he makes it rain. Paul George cutting the lead down to 4. Paul George was a big part of this game today. Right here, we did get the steal, but we wound up turning it over again. Paul George with the ball. He's going to pull it. And he hits another 3. Paul George cutting that lead down to 3. Just a big shot from Paul George. See Curry with the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to put the nice floater up that he has. And man, Curry is one of them guys that you just got to guard 24/7. You can't let up on Curry at all. Joseph Young is a backup point guard because Chalmers is out with injury. But Paul George said, forget having a backup point guard. He is here. He gets that 3 to go, cutting the lead down to 2. Curry dishes it down. Klay Thompson is sent back. Monte Ellis with the rebound. Monte's driving. He kicks it back to Joseph Young. Joseph Young sees Paul George wide open. And another 3 for Paul George. He has our first 12 points of this game. Paul George is lighting him up from beyond the arc, hitting 4 threes to start off the game. Curry with the ball right here. He kicks it over to a wide open Klay Thompson, who drains the 3. Gives them the lead right back. They're up 14-12. Monte Ellis is driving. He's going to get a tough lay-in to go. Tying the game right back up. Warriors get a timeout. And we're looking good. We're sticking in with them, so that's all you can hope for. Right here, Paul George gets it. Pump fake. Got Iguodala, and he's going to throw it down. Iguodala jumped in there. Gave enough time for Paul George to get around him and get the dunk. That's how you do it, Paul George. And right here, Bogart's going to miss. Not sure if he was blocked on the play or he just straight up missed. Going to kick it to Paul George, who's going to throw it down on the fast break. We like having Paul George run the fast break for us. He's always great at finishing. But it's looking good for us. We see we got a 3-point lead right here. Brandon Rush attacking the basket. Going by Paul George, kind of split a couple of defenders to get to the rim. Brandon Rush knows he's more for 3-point shooting, but I guess he knows how to throw it down too. Boy Allen kicks it over, and there goes Marreese Speights, who's going to get the friendly roll. Marreese Speights with his first basket for us. After the trade, he's going to be looking to get some revenge on his old ball club after he was traded. We're happy to have Marreese Speights here, along with him and Ezeli. 3-point game right here, and you see Festus Ezeli going up against Harrison Barnes. A complete mismatch. Ezeli gets his first basket with us, and it's looking good for us, man. We got a 5-point lead, and hopefully we can keep doing what we can. Ezeli, another good pickup. Ezeli looking for some revenge against his old ball club as well. Right here, Speights down low, going against Harrison Barnes, and he's going to get the turnaround jump shot to go, putting us up 5, and we got a really good opportunity if we can just keep the ball out of Curry's hands. And right here, Paul George gets Iguodala. Paul George going to do a fadeaway jump shot. He gets it to drop. Big job for PG-13 right here, putting us up 7. Warriors better watch out. Kick it over to Draymond Green. Iguodala going to the lane, getting the easy lay-in. Great pass from Draymond to set up Iguodala for an easy layup. Monte Ellis with the ball, running the pick and roll with Lavoy Allen. Lavoy Allen throwing it down on Steph Curry. Curry, get out of the paint, man. You do not belong down there. Stay back and get out the way. Curry, I'm sure he didn't like that one, but right here, Joseph Young and Draymond Green with the 3. Somebody needs to cover Draymond Green. Lavoy Allen has to be back there to cover him. I don't know what was going on, but for some reason we can't cover 3-point shooting power forwards. Nobody wants to cover him. We had the same problem against Kevin Love. And Draymond Green once again hitting another 3, cutting the lead down to 1. Somebody please cover Draymond Green. We cannot allow him to go off, especially when they got Curry and Klay Thompson we got to worry about as well. But after that almost thrown out of bounds, Courtney Lee draining the 3. Giving us a 4-point game. Big shot from Courtney Lee. Glad we got him on this team. See, it's tied up right here. Paul George going against Brandon Rush. Kick it over to Marreese Speights. He's going to hit the wide open jump shot. Marreese Speights having a nice game. He's already has 10 points on the day, giving us a nice option off the bench with Miles Turner being out the lineup. Marreese Speights trying to jump it, and Harrison Barnes is going to throw it down on Festus Ezeli. What a dunk from Harrison Barnes. Woo. We got a lot of people holding this team to stop. Harrison Barnes attacking, this time it's sent back by Ezeli. Kicking it up to Paul George. Great transition defense from the Warriors. Paul George really didn't have nowhere to go, but Marreese Speights is going to come back with a dunk of his own, getting us a 6-point lead. Got about a minute left here in the second quarter, and we're looking good. Right here, a miss from Andre Iguodala from 3. Stuckey on the glass. Kicks up to Paul George. Paul George waits, finds Stuckey. Stuckey going to put Harrison Barnes in the poster. Rodney Stuckey with a nice two-handed dunk just to make sure he's got it. And that's going to do it for us here in the first half. I'm going to let these guys take it away. We're going to take a 5-point lead in the halftime.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end, because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
All right, so we're back at halftime. Curry with the ball. He's going to pull the mid-range jump shot. He's not going to get it to go. Ezeli on the board. Going to kick it up to Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis is going to throw the alley-oop pass. Paul George finishing the alley-oop. That's how we like to do things, y'all. Monte Ellis throwing it to Paul George. Just a great pass from Monte Ellis to get it over Harrison Barnes. That's what we like to see, y'all. That's what we like to see. Right here, Paul George. He's making it rain. We got a 10-point lead. Warriors coming out the gate a little slowly. For them, I hope that's not to come. See, Curry kind of crossed Joseph Young. Monte Ellis left the scene, and he gets the floater to go. Curry, we might have spoken a little bit too soon. Curry all putting a spin move on Joseph Young, getting the tough lay-in to go. Look at Steph Curry just doing what he can. 3-point game right here. Man, Curry, please just calm down. See, Paul George turns it over. Curry putting the floater in to go, cutting the lead down to 1. The Warriors have stormed back quickly after this 10-point deficit. Here are one of the better teams that can do it. Right here, Iguodala with the ball. He kicks over to Steph Curry. Steph Curry wide open. He misses the 3. Thank God. Monte Ellis, he's coming down. He's going to pull the 3. And Monte makes it rain. Big shot from Monte Ellis. Puts us up 4. Warriors needed a timeout. Thank goodness Monte hit that 3. Surprise Curry missed his. See, Monte's kind of happy about that one. Get over Rodney Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey, he's driving. He's getting the tough lay-in to go. And he draws the foul, getting the and-1. We're up 5. Thank goodness Rodney Stuckey. He gets the and-1 to go. 6-point game, 67-61. Hopefully we can close out this game pretty well. Draymond Green wide open, and he hits another 3 on us. Somebody please cover Draymond Green. He is kind of filling the void of Klay Thompson, who really hasn't been doing much. Rodney Stuckey with the ball at the end of the quarter. Rodney Stuckey with the big-time shot, giving us some momentum to head into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a 7-point lead. Rodney Stuckey provide a nice spark off the bench with us. Rodney Stuckey kicks over to Courtney Lee, and Courtney Lee's going to throw it down. Courtney Lee can dunk every now and then, everybody. It's a 9-point game here. Hopefully we can start pulling away. Marreese Speights backing down Draymond Green. He's going to throw up the hook shot. He gets that to go. Not sure how he really got it to go. Kind of had 2 guys on him, but it's all right. It's an 11-point game now. And we're looking to run away the Warriors. Lead. Putting us up 14. Big shot from Courtney Lee. The Warriors still yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala goes up. He gets sent back. Rodney Stuckey running the break. Kicking up to Paul George to Marreese Speights, who's going to throw it down. Marreese Speights running the transition game with us. Great job. Warriors yet to score. We are looking good as they got a timeout right there. Let's get it, y'all. Let's finish these boys off. Draymond Green with the ball. He kind of does a little fading three, and he gets their first points of the fourth quarter. And it took them about 2.5 minutes to get their first points. Monte with the ball here. He kicks it down to Paul George, who's going to throw it down. Paul George helping us try to close this one out and kind of gets a dunk on Bogut. But a little later, here goes Klay Thompson putting some moves on. Shot clock winding down. Klay gets a couple bounces. He gets it to drop. But it doesn't matter, man. We got a 17-point lead right here. The Warriors have only scored 5 points in this fourth quarter, man. That's a great job we've done to hold them. Right here, Mahimi, he kicks it down to Courtney Lee. Puts us up 20. Looks like the Warriors aren't going to be able to come back from this one. We're going to walk out of here with the win, everybody. And just a great win coming into Golden State getting the win. And thank you all for watching the video. Please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with my videos that I'll be posting. Hit the like button if you like the video. And leave a comment, help give me feedback. And I'm out till next time, everybody. Peace.
Standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, it seemed you were really intent on making sure you had a big impact in guiding this team to the win. Tell us what your mindset has been.
I did. I wanted to start, the second half off with a lot of energy, and I wanted to make it a focus to myself that, I wouldn't let teams, take things away from me. So I just want to step it up and up a level.
Gentlemen, a young man imposing his will.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Distributing the ball might not be his number one duty, but tonight he was very creative. He nearly got double digits in assists. You have to love how alert he was and aware he was of his surroundings. So many of his passes led to high-quality shots.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.